Hi folks, Phil here with a quick tutorial on how to upload an SSH key to your DigitalOcean account. You're going to want to do that for two main reasons I have found. It's better for security than just using a password, but also I have found that DigitalOcean droplets seem to work better when you connect to them with an SSH key instead of a password. I've had some problems in the past where my server was giving me some errors when I logged in with a password instead of an SSH key, especially using third-party tools, GUIs like FileZilla, for instance, which is an awesome tool for downloading, uploading files to your servers remotely. So what do you do? Well, okay, to create an SSH key and upload it to DigitalOcean, first I'll show you where you're going to want to go in your DigitalOcean account. You go to the bottom left here under Account in Security. There's a section called SSH Keys. So this is where we're going to input our SSH key. But first we need to generate a new SSH key. And I'm going to quickly show you how to do that on a Windows machine. If you're on a Mac or a Linux system, you may already know how to do this. Otherwise, there's there's other tutorials out there that'll show you how to do that. But on the Windows machine, you're going to want to download this little utility program called, I think it's pronounced Putty, P-U-T-T-Y. Just look it up on Google, download Putty. You'll probably want to get the Windows installer in 64-bit if you have one of the more modern versions of Windows. Download that, install it. I'm going to spare you this step. I think you'll be okay to do this on your own. And once that's done, you're going to want to run PuttyGen. PuttyGen is this tiny little app for generating, there we go, for generating SSH keys. And the first time you open it, it's already configured with what you want. What we're looking for is an SSH key of type RSA. And all we need to do is hit generate. There we go. Might take a little longer than that on your machine. Just give it time. You copy the content that you see here for public key. That's what we're interested in. Go back to your account, add SSH key, just paste that in. The little green check mark here lets us know that it's a properly formatted SSH key. We can name it something special, like special secret key. There we go. And here we are, all set. Once that's done, you'll get the option whenever you create a new droplet to use that SSH key to connect remotely to your droplet instead of a randomly generated password that DigitalOcean would send you by email. So in a later video, I will show you exactly how you can use that SSH key to connect to your server remotely, either using the Putty client itself or a third-party tool like FileZilla, which is a great tool. But what you're going to want to do is make sure that you save the private key here. Before you close that down, save private key. Are you sure you want to save this key without a passphrase to protect it? You could add a passphrase. That's a good thing to do. You don't have to, but I'm not going to this time around. You just save it on your desktop. And let's call it super secret key. Save. There we go. And we're done.